We'll start at the beginning. We met in college.
Yeah.
And then friends for a while. We had mutual friends, friend groups, kind of just hung out.
Yep.
Then we dated for a little bit.
Yep.
End of freshman year.
Yep.
And still going strong. So six years in the books. Yep, we're going to get married in May. Just kidding. We broke up.
Science teacher talking about the South, and I guess I'm doing pretty well.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Birdwatching. Thanks so much for being here. I have a very special guest today. Her name is Renee Ware. What's up, Renee?
Hi.
How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
So much fun. All right, so let's learn a little bit about relationships. First thing we do, we start with a rooster review. So we take a beverage, try it out, give it a rating, 1 to 10, give a decimal.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So no rookie scores. So like 8.4, 6.2, you know?
Yep.
So let's crack them open and get started.
I'll try my best.
Oh, this one's tougher. I don't think this is a twist off.
Okay.
No, it is actually.
Got it. Oh, maybe not. Hold on.
I heard it pop.
I think it did, but it didn't come off all the way.
That's what she said. Sorry. Cut that out.
Okay.
Right, dink it. And sink it. Oh, we're doing the Smirnoff Ice Pink Lemonade. It's a premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified colors. Whatever that means.
It's actually good.
Mm-hmm. It's very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Super sweet. But it's good.
Yeah, I don't think I would be able to drink more than one of these.
No, probably not. Considering this is our second.
Yeah.
No, it's good though. I like it. I think it's giving me pool vibes again. Like
for
totally
sure.
just drink by the pool.
For sure.
All right, but you got to give a rating. So 1 to 10,
yeah.
What are we thinking?
6.6.
I'm probably going to stick around that. I think I'm going to give it a little bit less cuz it's like it doesn't even taste like I would if I was going to drink something like this and I'm not trying to get alcohol in me.
Yeah.
I'm probably just going to drink pink lemonade.
No, exactly.
It's not as good as that. So I'm going to say like 5.3.
Yeah.
But like same.
It's on the low end for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I would do pretty much anything else. But I still like it. It tastes good. I'll drink it.
It's not bad. But.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to do a little game to start it off. Before we get to know you, we're going to play a game called Two Truths and a Lie. So I'm going to read off 3 facts to you.
Okay.
And then you have to identify which one is not correct or not true.
Okay.
So all 3 of these are about your body, and they're all kind of gross.
Great.
A little bit. Not terrible,
Okay.
but like bodily functions.
Sounds great.
So your first one is, in your lifetime, your body will produce enough saliva to fill a bathtub. Okay. And this is your second one. Every minute, your body sheds about 30,000 dead skin cells.
Okay.
Okay. And then this is your third one. The average person will spend about 5 years of their life sitting on a toilet.
5 years.
Yeah. So out of those 3, filling up a bathtub with saliva in a lifetime, 30,000 dead skin cells in a minute, or spending 5 years on the toilet. Which one is false?
The skin cells.
That one is true, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Believe it or not. The one that's false is the average person will spend about 5 years. It's actually like 1 year.
Oh, really?
They spend about,
Okay.
like 365 days on the John.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, you gotta do your duties, I guess, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, funny. All right, let's talk about you a little bit. Let's get to know you.
Okay.
How do we know each other? I know the answer.
Where do we begin?
I don't know. Okay, so we'll start at the beginning. We met in college.
Yeah.
And then friends for a while. We had mutual friends, friend groups, kind of just hung out.
Yep.
Then we dated for a little bit.
Yep.
End of freshman year.
Yep.
And still going strong. So six years in the books. Yeah, we're going to get married in May. Just kidding. We broke up.
Yeah.
No, we had a good relationship. It was just bad timing, I think. Like
we were very young, immature.
Yep. Didn't really know what we wanted yet. You went on to date guys for 2.5 years. I went on to
Be
play
single.
like a ton of video games, be single. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good though. It's awesome. All right, let's talk about you a little bit. Growing up, what was that like? Where'd you grow up? Family life a little bit. Tell me about who you are.
Okay. Well, I grew up in Michigan.
Yep.
West Michigan. Grew up with a great, loving family, very supportive and involved in life, I guess. And just me and my sister growing up. I have a little sister who's 21. She just got married, actually. So that's
Shout out.
fun. Yeah.
What's her name?
Stephanie.
What up, Steph?
Hey.
Tell me a little bit about, like high school. Did you play sports in high school? Were you a theater kid? What kind of person were you in high school?
Definitely not a theater kid,
Really?
but played sports. I was on the dance team and then did pole vault, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so on the track team all of high school. But yeah, I guess back to growing up, I grew up in the ghetto, actually.
Really?
Yeah. So my parents moved my family to the inner city of where I'm from when I was in 2nd grade to start a ministry. So I grew up with like doing a lot of ministry work and really involved with like the church, and my parents really involved with my life, I guess. So
Is your dad a pastor?
no, my dad's a cop, actually. Well,
Oh,
was. He retired like 4 years.
graduated?
He graduated. He retired about 4 years ago. So
Okay.
yeah.
So what got you guys? So you were living in the ghetto. Was it because of church ministry stuff, or was it because your dad's job?
No, so actually it was looked at really poorly for my dad to like move his family to where he worked.
Interesting.
But it was just for ministry work. But yeah, we were like in newspapers, like on the news and stuff, like when my family moved there, because it was just like such a big deal that a cop would move his family to like the ghetto,
Right.
like where all the crime is. So
Right. I mean,
yeah.
that's awesome though. That's so cool. And then after that point, did you guys stay in that area, or when did you kind of relocate? Was it not until college, or what happened?
Yeah, so in high school, I like knew I was going to move to Arizona like
Oh, really?
pretty early on. So about beginning of sophomore year, I'd say.
Okay.
I like found GCU and knew I was going to move to Arizona. So
Sophomore year of high school. Yeah.
yeah. In high school, I just hated the small town vibe, I guess, and like everyone knowing everything about
yeah.
everyone,
For real.
and just Michigan weather sucks. So
Same. Minnesota, I totally get it.
Yeah.
The cold is,
Yeah.
it's not my friend. So
yeah. So I just like, when I saw GCU, it was like the palm trees, like the amazing campus, and just like a bigger school, I guess. It's grown so much since we've been there,
yeah,
but
it's crazy.
yeah, it just really intrigued me and I wanted to get out. So like all of high school, I just was waiting to leave, I guess. So I don't know, didn't love high school, but yeah, I'm glad I came out here.
Yeah, right on. When you were in high school, did you apply for more than one school? Like, did you apply for a bunch of schools?
No, I only applied to GCU.
Same. So did I.
Yeah.
I applied to GCU, got in, and I was like,
Yeah.
why would I apply anywhere
Yeah,
else?
exactly.
I know where I want to go.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into Harvard. I'm not going to get into Yale.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm going to do anything else, it's probably going to be a school in Arizona or somewhere south.
Right.
Because I knew that I wanted to get away from the cold. So I knew I was going to be somewhere in like the Southwest. California, I knew was going to be a little too expensive. I would have loved to go to school in California. Like maybe like SDSU would have been super fun. But other than that, I knew I wanted to be somewhere warm.
Yeah.
And so once I got into GCU, it was like done deal. I don't need to apply anywhere else.
Me too.
What am I doing? I'm wasting time.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first car in high school? Like when you turned 16, what was the car that you drove?
A RAV4.
A what?
RAV4 Toyota.
Toyota. Yep. Okay. Dope. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was a good car, and then my sister totaled it. So
Shout out Steph.
yeah, I know.
What's up?
Yeah, exactly. But
funny.
I actually I think before that I drove my parents' Flex, like Ford Flex.
Oh,
you know,
yeah. Yep.
yeah. I drove that around a lot, so I was always like carpooling everyone to like track practice because I had the big car with like all the seats.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
So you were the Uber
Yeah, I was
before Uber?
like, yeah, and I was like the first one to turn 16, like out of like all my friends. So
Are you old for your grade?
no, like the middle. My birthday's in January, so
You're in January? Okay. So growing up for me, I was always one of the older kids in high school, college, yada, yada. I was like, I have a summer birthday. So I think I graduated high school. I think I was 18.
yeah.
And then
So you were 19 when you came to college.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
that would make sense.
19, 20, 21. I think I was a junior when I could first start drinking, like in college.
So was I.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
Or no, maybe then I would have been a sophomore in a sophomore year.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you were a junior drinking, because you're January. Crazy though. I remember kids, there was a kid who was in a grade older than me, and he was a full year younger than me. And it was kind of weird. He was on the golf team, though. He was a senior when I was a junior, and when I was 18, he just turned 17.
Interesting.
It was so crazy.
Well, because his birthday was way later.
Yeah, but I also think it was like there was a certain point, like you had to be born in a certain month to be in a grade, but I think they made an exception for him because he had grown up like in all these grades, or he had known kids in that grade.
Interesting.
And then they had kind of just plugged him in even though he was like way younger. But I remember thinking, I was like, you're a whole year younger than me and you're about to be in college like before me, which is so
That's weird.
But I think that was a unique situation. What car do you drive now? What are you whipping?
Honda Civic.
Honda Civic. Do you like it?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, it was my parents' car, and then they gifted it to me for graduation. So
clutch. Same thing.
Don't
have
a car payment.
Yeah,
so that's
same.
nice.
I know, isn't that
yeah.
so nice?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. Like I've been trying to save up money as much as I can, and my parents gave me a Toyota Camry, the one that's out in the driveway. And I was like, dang, like I was planning on paying back my parents, I think, half of what they paid for it. They were like, you just have to give us whatever it is, like $8,000 to have it. And then one day my mom was like, hey, we've decided that we're just going to give it to you as a graduation gift.
That's like what happened to me
like,
too.
Yeah. You're literally the best people in the world. Like, I'll never disappoint you.
Yeah. Exactly.
So funny. Are you a big car gal? Like, do you care about cars, or do you just want to get from point A to point B?
I don't really care. I mean, I have like my dream car, like a G-Wagon, but like I'm never going to get that.
Is that what you want though? Like a G-Wagon?
That's like ultimate goal or like dream, but
like marry a rich Wall Street guy.
Yeah, but it's like I don't even want to do that. Like
really?
I don't really care about like I don't know, like money too much.
Oh really?
So yeah. So I mean, like I don't really care. I guess it's cool if you have a cool car, or like if I got a cool car, but I don't know.
It doesn't. It's
yeah.
not that big of a deal
Yeah.
to you. I'm in the same way because I'm not a big car guy. I'm not like, oh, that's a F1 yada yada.
Yeah,
It got
yeah.
V8 engine and 4,000 horsepower or whatever. I don't even know
Yeah.
that stuff at all. Like literally at all.
That's all wrong.
I know. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. I'm sure people in the comments like, nope. I gotta call him out real quick. No, I'm not a big car guy, but I do appreciate like a cool car.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
somebody pulls up in a Mercedes or an Audi or whatever.
Yeah.
It's cool to me.
I love Porsches.
Porsches are cool. They're very clean, like very slick looking. And I love like the total blue sky cars too, like the Lambos and the Ferraris.
Yep.
Like those are so cool. But
Yeah.
I don't think I would even, if I had the money for it, I don't think I'd buy one.
Really?
I don't think so. I'd buy a nice car, but it'd probably be like a Mercedes.
Yeah.
Or like, like
Yeah.
whatever. But I'm more concerned about just getting to where I'm trying to get to.
Right.
Paying the least amount of money for gas. And like still looking sleek is cool, but
Yeah.
not to the point of I'm not going to buy a Bugatti.
Yeah. Well, if that breaks down or anything happens, like the amount to fix those kinds of cars.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'll stick to Honda probably.
I was listening. I know. I swear. Shout out Toyota. I was watching a podcast and somebody was saying that they had a really expensive car. I don't know if it was a Ferrari or something like that, but they said that one of their tires had gotten like ruined, like past repair. So they had to get a completely new
Interesting.
tire.
Yeah.
And it was like $25,000.
What?
$25,000. That's
For-
literally another car.
That's like more like twice as much as what my car's worth.
I know, same, like almost twice as much.
Uh-huh.
So I don't see myself ever getting into like that deep into cars, but I do appreciate a slick looking Porsche, or I'm not a big G-Wagon guy, but I do like the sports car.
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
Dope. All right, so we do have a caller. We have a lady out in England wanted to ask us a question on the Birdwatching Podcast. So I'm going to pull that up for us, and then I'll play it out loud, and then we'll answer the question.
Hello, my name's Taomi. I'm from England. My question for the Birdwatching Podcast is, if you had to make the case that you were living in a Truman Show situation, what evidence would you use?
Okay. Have you ever seen The Truman Show?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Multiple times.
Okay, dope. Okay, so if you were Jim Carrey in The Truman Show, or I'll explain it a little bit, even though you know what it is.
Yeah.
The Truman Show is a show about a guy who is pretty much stuck in a simulation. He's living a life where an entire TV show, a reality TV show, is based around his life, and he doesn't know it. He's the only one that's not a part of it. But since he was born, people have been actors around him, raising him, marrying him, befriending him, and he has no idea, but all of like the world is watching him just live his life. That's the Truman Show. So the question was, how would you convince the people around you that you think you're in that situation? because you don't really know that they know you're in it. Like
Right.
you don't know that they're actors. You're just trying to
Right.
convince like your wife, your best friend, your kids, whatever, that you're in that situation. What would you do to like prove to them like something is up, something's weird? It's a tough question.
Yeah. Well, I guess you don't know that they're actors. Like,
You don't know that they're actors, but you know something's up. Like you're like something feels fishy. I'll give mine first, and then maybe,
Okay.
so you'll
Yeah.
think of something.
Yeah.
So I think what I would do is if I was, that is tough actually. I think what I would do is I would try and stand out in a certain way, maybe like committing a crime. Like maybe I would do like a petty crime though. I don't want to like kill somebody, but maybe I'll like stick up a gas station or like rob somebody and see if like I got punished for it. Because if you're the main character in the show, or like you think that you might be in a show, they're not going to put you in jail for a long period of time. Nobody wants to watch you in a jail cell.
Right.
So maybe I would try and like,
See what happens.
yeah, like do something reckless and see if like I got punished for it.
Yeah. I think I would just keep track of, like, you know, in the show, like, things happen. Like, he starts noticing, like, things happen the same way every single day. So he starts, like, doing something different. I would, like, I don't know, try to, like, keep track of everything that keeps happening and then, like, do something completely different and see, like,
If
how the people react, I
to
guess.
it,
Yeah.
If anything changes.
Yeah.
I think that's good though. Like if you just started like keeping a journal of every day I walk out and whatever, Mr. McGooligan down the street is pulling his trash out like when I leave for work every single day.
Yeah.
Maybe if I left like 15 minutes earlier,
Yeah.
like see if he
Yeah.
rushes out to bring his trash out.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
McGooligan's on camera now. So. That's funny. All right, let's talk about work a little bit. Where do you work right now?
I'm actually a content marketer for a Christian streaming service,
Oh, what's it called?
Liftable TV.
Shout out Liftable TV. If you guys want to sponsor the podcast, feel free. We will take it. What do you do as a what is it, a marketing
Content marketer.
content marketer? What does that consist of on a day-to-day basis?
I basically run all social media pages for the company, and then on top of that, I'm doing just content creation for like our partners, so people that are on the platform. I like create content for their Instagrams or like thumbnails for their reels and videos, I guess.
Okay.
To promote on their pages. And then also like running campaigns, like marketing campaigns. So we're doing like influencer marketing and then just random promo campaigns and stuff like that too. So
Right on. Do you like it? Are you enjoying it?
yeah, I do like it. I like marketing and social media marketing, so I'm glad to be in that. And then also a Christian company is like huge, I guess nowadays. It's conservative too, so
Yeah.
with all the vaccination stuff and everything, it's just like, I don't know, nice.
I mean, it's tough to find a media company that leans conservative nowadays,
Yeah.
or like a right wing
Yeah.
like a media company. It's not super prominent anymore. So if that's what you're looking for, it's tough to find.
No, exactly. And just like especially marketing, like
Yeah.
I don't know, every other company, you know, has to keep up with like
The trends.
and, you know, making sure
Culture.
pronouns are right and all that kind of stuff. And
yeah.
being in a Christian conservative company, it's like, I don't really have to worry about that.
That's nice. I don't think a lot of people think of that
Yeah.
because they're not in that situation
Yeah.
of having to be the content coordinator or whatever.
Right.
I guess I didn't realize that if you are with like a company, like a normal company, a big company, you have to be more conscientious about cultural
Everything.
expectations.
Like everything.
Yeah.
Like you can't upset anyone. You can't like hurt feelings. You know, you have to be so conscious about every little thing nowadays. So definitely being in the industry that I'm in, it's like, I don't know. It's obviously based on biblical truth and that's it. So
Right.
it's like, there's not really, like, we don't care if it's like not up to someone else's.
Standards.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's what we care about. It's keeping it on the Bible. So.
Right. That's awesome though. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, even just hearing you say that, I don't think I would enjoy a position at a company like a big time, like if I was the media coordinator for Wall Street Journal.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you'd run into so many issues of, oh, you actually can't say that
No,
because this group is going to be upset, or oh, you have to say this because we're appealing to this group.
Yeah.
That would suck, because a majority of what marketing is to me is like creative output, being able to make people laugh, being able to like catch somebody's attention. How are you going to do that if you have to be so conscientious of everything you put out there?
Well, that's the problem nowadays. Is
Right.
like people can't do that anymore.
Right. Seriously.
That's why like old movies and like stuff are way better now.
Yeah. Right? A little edgier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those old movies are hilarious.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll like watch those movies and you'll be like, oh, they wouldn't
That-
get away
yeah,
with that now.
exactly.
You couldn't say that now.
Exactly. Disney Channel.
Yeah,
Like
Disney
even
Channel.
like when in our days, like
Which wasn't even that long ago.
no, but there's so much difference. Like even like jokes and
Oh,
just
yeah.
stuff.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like you have to be more conscientious now. You have to be considerate of every and all, everybody and all, everybody and anybody. Yeah, I like
think
that. We're gonna
that's
stick with that. That's gonna be very cut up right there. All right, so we talked about work a little bit for you. You love what you do right now, but what is your dream job? Like where do you want to end up someday? Let's say you're 40 years old, established, and now like what's your job?
I definitely want to own my own business.
Okay.
So don't know exactly what yet, but I definitely want to be like my own boss one day and I don't know, be doing something I love. So
Right.
yeah.
Could you see yourself managing a company that does like media marketing, like for multiple different companies? So maybe you're running it as the CEO of a company that also branches out and helps, you know, like Winnebago RVs, and like maybe you work with Kellogg's and whatever.
yeah.
Could you see yourself doing that, or is that not up your alley?
I mean, yeah, but not really like what I hope I would be doing. I love marketing and social media marketing, but what I like when I'm like super passionate about it is when I'm like kind of doing it for myself, I guess. So like I have a very entrepreneurial mindset. So that's like why I went into marketing, is because I knew I wanted to have my own business one day.
So
like,
you're just setting yourself up right now to be able to market whatever business you have down the
yeah,
road. But you don't know what the business is yet.
Yeah.
So what are you passionate about then? Like what would you like to do?
I don't know. I've started multiple businesses already, like just like little things, like started that cropped Arizona in college and did t-shirts, like vintage t-shirts, and then
How were you running that? Because okay, so just to rewind a little bit, you had started a company in college that sold like kind of refurbished clothing. Like you would make crop tops out of t-shirts.
Yeah.
Where were you getting the shirts from, and like what kind of got you into that?
So I would just like do it myself to my own t-shirts. Like I would go to like PacSun or just like Goodwill places and buy like men's t-shirts that were like cool, and I would crop them myself and like distress them, like put holes in them, whatever. And then like all my roommates and friends would just like steal them out of my closet and like want to wear them. So I was like, okay, like I guess this is like, and it was like trending, I guess, like when I was a senior.
I think it's still
It's
trending.
like a thing.
Is it dying off at all?
I mean, I don't know. I guess like maybe not in like college age.
Yeah.
Like, but
Are you still
for
doing
me,
it? Are you still running
no.
it? Okay.
So yeah, I just like noticed that, I don't know, like it was a trend, I guess, and that I could do it easily by just going to Goodwill and thrifting cool t-shirts and for like $1 and then cutting them up and selling them for like $25. So I started doing that, created my own website, did like social media, and then started doing pop-ups. I actually did like a couple of pop-up shops like around the area, and then did one at GCU as well.
Cool.
Made some good money, but it definitely like, it was just fun and a good experience. I still use it like on my portfolio to like this day for jobs.
Why not? Right.
It definitely wasn't like, okay, I want to be doing this forever. So it was like a good experience, I guess. And then when I graduated, I wanted to focus on like my actual career. So
Right.
and do like marketing professionally. So
Right on. That's dope though. I think
yeah.
Something that I'm very passionate about, or could see myself getting passionate about down the road, is if I could solidify what I want my business to be. Like if I could, like birdwatching, I would love for this to, you know, really pop off into something that I do for a long time.
Right.
I'm so like into merchandise, like doing merch, doing clothes, doing hoodies, doing t-shirts, sweatpants, all that stuff. So I'm almost excited about the future with any company that I'm running, because I can't wait to like, oh, I made this hoodie. It's got the Birdwatching logo on it. It's like stitched on, and now I'm selling it to like my homies or people back home or my family and stuff. That's what I'm excited about, and that's totally like down the road. I'm not even close to that yet. But I get the appeal for people wanting to get into like clothing and fashion and merchandise and stuff.
Yeah. So I think that's like one of the options, I guess, I could see myself getting into, is like starting my own boutique or something.
Yeah, definitely.
In clothes. So I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of time ahead of us. We're still young. We got time to figure out what we're actually looking for. But when you were little, though, because I know everybody has kind of like that dream job when they're younger. For me, when I was younger, I was like, I remember telling my mom when I was 5 or 6, I told her, Mom, I want to be a doctor, but I don't like want to handle with blood at all.
Mm-hmm.
She was like
Good luck with
that. Good, like, what are you gonna be, like a chiropractor?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So obviously that didn't work out. Now I'm podcasting. What did you want to be when you were little? What was your dream job when you were?
So I actually wanted to be a wedding planner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's very practical
Yeah.
for a 5-year-old.
Yeah. No, okay. I wouldn't say like it was when I was 5. When I was 5, I probably wanted to be like a vet or something.
Okay,
but
yeah.
in middle school, high school, I was like definitely set on being like a wedding planner, and that's what I went to school for actually in the beginning, is hospitality, to like go in that direction.
Right. Which was big at GCU too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I did wedding planning or event planning for like about 8 months at one point in college, like as an assistant, and hated it.
Oh, really?
So,
what about it? What did you not like about it?
Just like realizing that event planning, the whole industry, you don't have a day off. Like you have to reply to your clients at all times.
Right.
And then like if someone wants an event on this weekend, but like say like, oh, I have a trip planned, but then all of a sudden the event comes up and it's like really good money for like the same weekend, you got to do it. Like,
right.
And that's where you get your money, is your events, and they're always on the weekends. So.
The only problem with being an event planner is you don't get any events to yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's always on the times that people are like off.
Yeah.
So the times that you're off, I mean, which you're not, you're on when everybody else is
right,
off.
Exactly.
Which is tough.
Yeah, I realized that, and I was like, I don't know if I want to dedicate my whole life, I guess,
to the
like,
weekends.
yeah.
And then during the week, you still have to prep. Like, you're replying to clients on a Tuesday, and then Friday comes, you have a wedding. You know, or Saturday, you have a wedding, and then your rehearsal is on Friday.
Yeah.
You're setting up for all of that the entire weekend, and then you get back to Monday, and you're just planning for the next weekend.
Exactly.
So I get it. I don't think I would like that industry either. I love having my weekends off. My roommates, or one of my roommates, works at Red Lobster right now for just, paying rent and stuff. But his whole schedule is people want to go out to eat on the weekends. Friday evening, Friday night, Saturday evening, all that stuff. It's always taken. It's always booked. He always has to work those days. So his days off are like Sundays and Mondays. And like none of your friends who work 9-to-5 jobs are off Mondays. Exactly. You're not going to be hanging out with anybody else. So it's kind of a bummer for your social life. But I guess your social life just gets tied into, your job.
Right. Exactly.
But for guys, do you like a blue collar guy, like somebody who does construction, somebody who works with their hands, or do you want somebody like a white collar guy who uses his brain, kind of working like either Wall Street or like big
Wall Street? What's Wall Street?
You don't know?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Kicked over the trash.
I'm sorry.
She's drunk. Get her out of here.
Oh my god. No.
No, okay. Rewind.
No, I know it. Wall Street. You just keep bringing up Wall Street. I don't know. Yeah.
How many times have I said that? Maybe I'm buzzing too. Shit. I didn't even notice.
No.
Would you rather have like a construction guy, or would you rather have a guy who like a doctor?
I don't really have a preference, to be honest.
Really?
Like, I just want a hard worker.
Okay.
Like,
so somebody who's motivated.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't really care like what their job is exactly. Like, I mean, unless they're like working at, I don't know, like McDonald's. Like,
don't
then
work at
I'd
McDonald's.
care.
If you're looking to date Renee, do not work at McDonald's.
Then yeah, I probably wouldn't be interested. But yeah, other than that, I don't really.
No preference.
Yeah.
Could you ever see yourself marrying a cop?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
Wow. I mean, well, I watched like my dad be a cop my whole life, and then watched my parents
make it work.
But it definitely is like not easy. I mean, now that I'm older and realizing like, oh, that was my dad's job. Like my mom was probably scared for him to like come home every day, like
every single day.
Yeah, I don't think I would want that. I don't know. And my dad always tells me like to not marry cop too. Yeah.
Stay away. Stay away. That's funny. Because I think about that sometimes. If you grow up in a household where your dad maybe has a dangerous job, like firefighters, police officers, detectives, whatever it might be, where you could put yourself on the line every single day.
Yeah.
Do you grow up as a kid looking at that going, oh my gosh, that's very heroic, very manly, very brave. That's something that I'm looking for in a husband? Or is it like I saw what my dad had to go through. I saw what my mom had to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Maybe this is not something that I'm interested in like marrying into.
Yeah.
And I think it's different for everybody, but.
No, for sure. I think I definitely looked at it when I was little. I was like, oh, it's so cool, and like my dad would come to my school like with his police dog and like talk to my classrooms and
uniform
like
on,
yeah,
look
like
super
so
cool.
it was so cool. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, but
When I was younger and we had like bring your parent to school day,
mm-hmm.
and my dad's an artist, so he like does characters and cartoons and stuff. I was always so excited because he'd come in and you just like everybody else's dad would come up and they'd be like, oh, I'm a vet, I work with animals.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, ooh, wow, so cool. And then my dad would come in and just grab the marker and be like, all right, what do you guys want to draw today? You know, like, and I was just always like, he's cool, right? He's cool. He's awesome. I love him.
that's so cute. Aw.
No, it was very fun though. I like that my dad kind of grew up in a creative field. I definitely come from a family where everybody inclines to creative outlets. My mom is really big into painting. She's like an amazing painter. My dad's like an artist. He's really good at drawing and advertisement stuff. He owns an advertisement agency downtown
cool.
Minnesota. And then my brother is like videography. Like he works for my dad doing video
really?
stuff. So everybody in my family is very creatively like inclined.
Yeah.
And so I knew that when I was growing up, I wanted to be like in front of a camera, or I wanted to be like talking to people, or just like, I just love the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. And I also see like the back end of the entertainment industry, like there's a lot of dark sides to it.
Yeah.
But I just want to be like,
A light.
kind of, like as cheesy as that sounds.
No, yeah.
I want to be like the entertainment that people enjoy watching, but it's also not like, oh, sex, drugs, whatever, yada, yada.
No, that's
every
cool.
single, step that people take, it seems like in our culture, everything is so inclined to, this is what makes me happy. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I guess I just want to be a light.
Yeah. Be a light in this world.
Oh, that's funny. So if you don't really know whether or not you wanted like a blue collar guy or a white collar guy, is there a specific job that stands out to you that's very attractive?
If someone owns their own business.
Oh, so kind of what you want to do.
Yeah, because I think
Just like motivated mindset.
yeah, because I'm very entrepreneurial, like mindseted. So I kind of want someone who's like
Similar.
the same, so they understand and like I don't know, can like grow in that together. I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
So-
Could you see yourself building a business with your husband someday?
Maybe depends. But I don't know because I'm also like very like when it comes to like stuff I want to do, like I would want to be like in charge of everything or like
okay, so your business, his business.
yeah, maybe. I guess depend on what the business was or like what aspects of the business we'd want to run together if we
Right.
did it together. Because if it came to like the creative end of things, I definitely would want to like, like be in charge of that.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
like
You
it would
kinda
be it would be hard, and also like you don't want that to come in between you.
True.
Because there's like business partners hard.
Yeah, definitely, especially if you're married to them.
Yeah.
There was a business in Minnesota when I grew up. It was over by my school. It was like 3 different businesses next to each other. So it was two businesses next to each other, and they were both called like Susie Q. One was Susie Q's nail salon, and then the other one was Susie Q's barbecue.
Okay.
And so the wife ran the Susie
That's
Q,
so
the nail salon, and then her husband ran the barbecue in the bar next door.
That's sick.
So then at the end of the night, they'd just hop in their truck and go home. And
That's cute.
I was always like, that's a very fun idea if that
Yeah.
is what you're interested in, or if that's what you kind of want to get into, and you're both very entrepreneur mindset, business oriented.
Yeah.
That's like a great setup for
that's
you
like
guys.
probably the path I'd rather go down.
Because
It's
then
like,
you can still like maintain the infrastructure
Yeah.
of the salon if you wanted to
Right.
run that, and then he can kind of do his own thing on the barbecue end. But
right.
I think that is very cool to me. I've never seen anything like that before, and I haven't seen anything since I saw it like
Really?
out here. I haven't seen anything like that in Arizona.
Yeah, I haven't either.
But all right, a couple business propositions. So I'm thinking about kind of like getting into the inventor world. I want to create a business or I want to create a product. So this is my first one for you. I'm gonna name off like 3 of them, and then you're gonna tell me which one you like the best.
Okay.
So the first one is an electric bird feeder
Okay.
that shocks the birds. It's called Charcrow. What do you think?
Wait, what?
Yeah, so it's
That shocks.
yeah, because I'm very anti-bird. I don't like
Oh.
birds. So what happens is the
Birdwatching Podcast.
I'm just kidding. This is all fabricated, but I'm gonna go with it.
Okay.
So the bird lands on the feeder, right? And it goes, "Zzz," and then it fries and falls down. And I'm trying to like feed the other critters. So like the foxes and the all the stuff that might eat a bird.
Okay.
What do you think about that idea? Is that really good?
Yeah, that's a really great idea.
You like
Zach.
it? Thank you so much. All right, awesome. Print it, ship
Yeah.
it. The next one is it's a waxing store.
Okay.
So they do, not only do they do like body waxes, like removing hair, but they also do like snowboards and surfboards. So I want to call it, it's called snowboards and man cords. What do you think about that?
That one's a better idea.
You like that one better? So like
Yeah.
you walk in, they're like, oh, welcome to, snowboards and man cords. Would you like a buff or a Brazilian? Like buff the board. So you like that one? That one's better than the chalk girl?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like a little less violent.
Yeah. No, I think it's honestly, I think it could go somewhere. For
I think
sure.
that one could actually work.
Honestly,
like,
yeah.
If you had a shop in like Vail, Colorado, and like,
or even like, yeah, I guess if you're doing snowboards, if you're going the surfboard route, you could do like Cali. You could go like both ways.
True. I guess depending on which ways you went.
But I mean, Cali with surfboards, like that's when, I mean, girls. Is it just for guys?
No, well, yes. No.
Okay.
No, it's not. That's
like,
a good point, though.
Girls on vacation, that's when they do usually get waxed and stuff.
True.
So
And then you got your hubby or your boyfriend getting his surfboard waxed. I think that's a better route. We might have to change the name though, because snowboards doesn't really work. It might have to be like, I don't know, like all
surfboards.
Surfboards and man cords or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's good, because then you got the girls getting the Brazilians and then the guys getting their boards buffed.
Yeah.
All right, here's the third one. So it's a delivery service that drops off flowers and candy to the person that you want to break up with, and it's called Sugarcoat It.
That's horrible.
That was awesome. I love that one. I absolutely
It's just like, it's a good idea, but it's just like, it's just bad. Like, let me send you the last flowers and then a note with it saying we're over.
Isn't it perfect? Like,
I guess, yeah.
Like,
Because,
and then you have the person like whoever delivers it, like, sorry.
yeah.
Like, oh,
Unfortunately,
sorry. Yeah.
here's your
You're
flowers.
like, oh my gosh, flowers and candy. And they're like, yeah, it's over. Isn't that great?
Would the person like tell them, or would it be a note?
I think depending on how evil the delivery man is, maybe they'd leave, like they'd get out of there, like ring the doorbell and run, or you'd have somebody be like,
have like a jingle do it.
Yeah, like, you've just been sugar coated.
Yes.
So out of those three, so you got the electric bird feeder, you got the waxing store, or you got the delivery service for breaking up with people. Which one am I creating next week?
Which one would be on Shark Tank? Let's go with that.
I think out of those three, I think the sugar coated one makes the most sense on a money making service.
Yeah, no. Especially with culture now, how many just like flings and like people just ghost each other. Why not like make it fun?
Yeah. If we're gonna break up, I'm gonna make this enjoyable.
Yeah.
All right, so by next week you'll see Sugar Coat It out on the market. You'll be able to send your soon-to-be ex some flowers and candy. All right, so I do want to talk a little bit about relationships. Kind of get to know you from a relational background. Mm-hmm. Would you say that you lean towards like bad boys or like nice guys?
In the past, probably bad boys, but I mean, honestly, besides you, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding.
You just exposed me in front of all these lovely people. No, tell me about that. What appeals you, or what is appealing about a bad boy to you?
Honestly, like the edginess, I guess. Like, honestly, like I've had like a mix of both in the past, I guess.
Like past relationships?
Yeah, or just like flings / relationships.
Yeah.
It's been like kind of a mix. But yeah, I think what like attracts me to the bad boys is like the, I don't know, like hard to get to.
Yeah.
And just like, I don't know, because when a guy's like too nice, like.
It's too easy?
Not even. It's just like, well, in the past, yeah, like that. But now it's like what I'm looking for is a nice guy. Like I'm looking for husband material.
Right.
So yeah, I'm no longer attracted to like those qualities I used to, I guess.
Yeah.
But
that is so funny because I've heard girls say that a lot actually, is like, I used to be attracted to that bad boy edginess, like I can't get him but I want him, kind of like the everybody wants the thing that they can't have, and the bad boy is the one that is putting up this persona like, oh, I'm better than everybody else, whatever. But then as girls have gone through relationships and like been either heartbroken or had to break up with guys because it wasn't working, at some point you reach a maturity level where you're like, I want a husband. Like more than anything else now. Nothing else seems to matter that much. Yeah. Trying to find a guy who's going to respect me rather than just treat me like crap and make me want to come back.
Exactly. Yeah. I guess like I've never been attracted to like cockiness, I guess. Like even like that trait in like a bad boy I was never really attracted to.
Like the arrogance of a bad boy.
Yeah. But like other, I guess it'll depend on what phase of life I was into. That's like where I was at. I was attracting the same kind of person, I guess.
True. Do you think you were a bad boy like at some point?
Bad boy.
Or a bad girl? I don't want to say bad girl. That sounds sexual. Like, oh, were you a bad girl? But
no.
Like, were you kind of edgy at one point? Did you kind of go through a phase? Have you had a phase?
Yeah. Like freshman year.
Yeah. Dang, bro. This episode sucks. I'm just kidding. This is a great episode.
No, it was towards the beginning. You were towards the end.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's when you're like, oh, maybe I want a nice guy. And then I broke your heart.
Yeah. So never again.
You're like, I'm back to bad boys.
No.
Do you think you have a type? Like, even now, do you have a type, like, physical attraction-wise? Or is it more so you're looking for a personality now?
Yeah, I guess not really. I don't really have a type. It's more personality.
Really?
It's, it's more like just their personality and, like, the direction, I guess, they're heading and how they're living their life, I guess.
Yeah, because you are more, even like when we were talking about businesses and stuff, you're looking for a guy who's just like self-motivated. So it's not really like even a physical, I mean, there is physical attraction involved, obviously, because you're not trying to, marry a 3 that's rich. Yeah. But you are trying to find somebody who's more so like set on, I want to accomplish this in my life, I'm going to make it happen. Yeah. That's kind of attractive to you. Yeah. And that, but I mean, most importantly to me is just someone who's pursuing the relationship with Jesus. Yeah, seriously. So no, that's important. Yeah, that's definitely important to a lot of people, like certain people. Yeah, is finding somebody who's also pursuing a relationship with Christ the same way that you might be. Yeah, exactly. If that's what you're looking for, that's important to you. Yeah. It should be. Mm-hmm. What personality quality? Even though we're kind of just talking about you're looking for a Christian guy, what personality trait draws you into a guy? Like if he starts talking to you, is it humor? Is it humility? Is it, whatever, like anything like that? What kind of gets you pulled in? Probably outgoingness, I guess. Or just like fun, like having fun or just like adventurous, I guess, like kind of type of personality where it's like, okay, I know I could like go on a date with you and it'd be super fun or like just easy to talk to, I guess. So just finding a guy that like could be your best friend too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's again, like we just talked about this, but as people get older, they're looking for like a best friend, companion. Yeah. That kind of guy, rather than like he's hot and he plays baseball. Yeah. Yeah. Which was definitely a thing. Though, yeah. No. And yeah. I remember that like seeing girls kind of go after guys, and I'm like, why? Yeah. Other than the fact that he is attractive and he plays baseball, he's athletic. Mm-hmm. Like I could see his personality. There's nothing to it. No, exactly. Like, what keeps you around? I get why it pulls you in, but why are you still there? Yeah. But I think everybody just goes through phases in their lives where this is what I'm attracted to, and then as you get older, maybe the attractions change. Maybe you're looking for something else now. Exactly. So when we started dating, let's talk about us a little bit. Let's get into the dirty deeds. What stood out about me that you wanted to like pursue a relationship with? My amazing physique? Was it my crazy bod? I don't know. Like I just remember. Sorry. No, I just remember like meeting you, and it was just like easy to get along, I guess. Like I said, outgoing. Like it was just, I don't know. Do you remember when we first met? Like, oh, let me think. I remember the first time we met, but we didn't start talking after the first time we met. The first time we actually met, we were at the pool. You were hanging out with a girl that I won't say her name. I don't remember this. But I was actually crushing on her at the time, and then I saw you, and I was like, oh, she's really cute too. And then after that, I think we started talking maybe a week later, and I think I reached out. I think I hit you up on Instagram. No. Did you reach out to me? No. Did somebody link us? Was it Emily? No. Or remember? Can't say names. No, we were at. So you obviously remember. Yeah. Okay, tell me about it. No, I don't. Yes, no. You know it. Everybody knows you know it. Oh my gosh. Just say it. It's okay. We were at a party. Oh. Now you do. Yes, dude. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh, we were working as bartenders. Yes. 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 So we were at a party, and I asked if I could serve the drinks because it was one of those parties where you paid the upfront fee to get in, but
And
then
you had
there
a
was
wristband.
there was like jungle juice or
Yeah.
like blackout
Yeah.
juice or whatever. So I was like, can I serve this out to people who like come up to the table? And they were like, yeah, feel free to. Like, I mean, that's awesome. And then you pulled up and you're like, I want to do that too.
Well, honestly, so like
Am I making stuff up?
No, kind of. No, I like came to that party with my roommate and her boyfriend at the time, so I was like third wheeling, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm having the worst time ever because I was just like following them around, and I saw that there was like the bar thing going on like by the kitchen, and I was like, honestly, I'm just gonna go help with that. So I like hopped behind the counter, and it was you, and you were like, oh, you're gonna help me? And I was like, yeah. And then we were just like doing it together, doing our thing. And I remember everyone was coming up to us like, oh, how long have you guys been dating? We're like, oh, we just met each other.
I don't even know her. And then by the end of the night, I remember what happened at the end of the night.
Oh, okay.
Went out on the dance floor. We danced to a song, and then I think we kissed.
Yeah, I think
which
so.
my mom would not approve of.
Mine either.
No. That was a fun night. Oh my gosh. What a throwback.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago now.
Yeah. So.
Do you remember? Okay, so after that point, then we kind of started dating for a little bit. I mean, it was kind of. I mean, we didn't. I don't know. Was it dating? We were dating, kind of.
It wasn't like anything serious. It was like, I guess, yeah, we were
like
dating.
a long-term fling.
Yeah.
Thing.
It was like,
but it was leading up to the end of the year, and I had
Mm-hmm.
known because I had just gotten out of a serious relationship, like one of my only ones.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know for a fact that I do not want to do long distance because that's how my last one had ended. And then at the end of the year, I remember coming over to your room and being like, yo, I don't want to do long distance. You were like, what the heck? Like, what a butthead, kind of thing.
No, it definitely came out a little bit of nowhere for me.
I was gonna ask you, was it kind of like out of left field, like you didn't expect it?
From like what I remember, I just remember like being like devastated.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
No, like well, it was like the first. Honestly, it was like the first time that I like really like liked a guy, I guess.
Dang. Man, I'm the worst, aren't I? Gosh.
It's fine. No, it's because like in high school, I always knew I was like leaving, so I never like dated anyone or liked anyone. So like
in high school, yeah.
Yeah. So then freshman years, you were like the first guy I like talked to in college, I guess. Like,
oh, right on.
So.
Dang, yeah, that was so long ago now to think about it, but I still remember a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Was there something that outside of the fact that I was a devastation, was there anything that I was doing while we were dating that you were like, oh, this is not, if I date somebody else down the road, this is not, I don't want this quality in him?
I can't really, like, I don't remember, like,
did I do anything?
Too
Was I
much.
what aspects about me like was a bad boyfriend quality?
I mean, ability to commit.
Oh shoot! Kill me. That's funny. But I mean that's valid. I mean I definitely was not in a place to commit at the time for sure. I couldn't handle commitment. I was scared of it. I was scared of long distance. I was scared that something was gonna happen. Let's say we kept dating and then a month into it, we're both back home and I started losing feelings or you started losing feelings.
Yeah.
That's what always scared me so much is even after that point, I had another relationship down the road where the same thing happened. We started dating right at the end of the school year and then we went our separate ways and I was really into her. And then halfway through the summer, she hits me up and she's like, I don't think I can do this anymore. Like I can't do the fact that we're not seeing each other. And
so you know how it feels now.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a taste of my own medicine. This is what you deserve, Jack.
Yeah.
No, but I remember feeling that way and I was like, dang, like I did it to myself again. Like I don't like long distance relationships.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is my brother ended up marrying a girl he did long distance with for like 2 years. So now looking at it, I'm like, I could have made it work. I could have just manned up and made it work.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I wasn't also in a great place.
No,
so
yeah, we weren't. I mean,
yeah.
it would. I don't think it would have worked if we tried to make it happen. But I could have tried harder.
Yeah.
I was just scared or immature or whatever it was. But
It's okay. I forgive you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really needed to hear that. All right, you can go. That's all I was looking for.
I got your validation. I'll go.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Let's get a little bit more surface level now.
Okay.
For a guy, I know we had kind of talked about like character qualities about a guy that attracts you. Is there a specific muscle group that like attracts you? I know some girls like abs. I know some girls like shoulders, biceps, triceps.
Shoulders.
I just watched a video the other day where she was going through like the top 10 hottest body parts or whatever. And the last one was shoulders because she was saying it looks like a provider protector kind of build, like wide shoulders, whatever.
Yeah.
That's what girls are looking
Yeah.
for. Is there something that stands out to you about a guy?
Probably abs.
Really?
But like, I don't know.
But it's not that important to you?
Yeah.
But
I
like
guess.
if you are looking to spot something, you're like, ooh, washboards.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like the thing I would notice, I guess, on a guy, if anything.
Take off my shirt.
No.
It's so funny.
No, but honestly, like, I'm really not attracted to like huge dudes.
Okay.
Like, I don't really like
So
guys
too
that
big
like,
is too big.
Yeah.
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 I've heard a lot of girls say that lately. If I talk to anybody about, working out muscle groups, a guy who really devotes himself to the gym, a lot of girls are like, I do like a guy who's fit and like in shape, but I don't want a guy who looks like a brick pillar.
Right.
I don't
Yeah,
want
same.
somebody who can crush me.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty universal for women though.
Yeah.
For me, as a guy looking at other dudes who are that big, it doesn't like gross me out. It doesn't like, I mean, I'm not turned on, but it doesn't turn me off by it.
Yeah.
I just look at them and like, the amount of commitment that you have to put in to get that big is absolutely
That's true,
ridiculous.
yeah.
But if it's
Yeah.
not physically attractive, it's not physically
Yeah.
attractive. So
I guess it's like not physically attractive, but it also shows me like that they're gonna put the gym first
facts. Oh, like in a bad way or a good way?
in a bad way.
Oh yeah. I mean, probably.
You know.
You kind of have to accommodate to their lifestyle because their lifestyle is very strict. I get that. I guess I never thought about it that way. It's like if you date a guy who's that committed to the gym, is he gonna be that committed to you?
Yeah,
Or is he gonna be
exactly.
more committed to
Exactly.
to the dumbbell rack?
Right.
And then you're the dumbbell. Knee slapper.
Oh my gosh.
After dating, so you've dated a couple guys now. After past relationships, do you find it harder to trust people, or do you just kind of understand that you need to trust specific people?
It's definitely like from my past relationships or just past flings, I guess. Like my trust has been like hurt, I guess. And I'd say like don't really trust guys' words like anymore. Like I have to see action before I can even trust anything they say.
Right.
Because I guess I've just been like let down, I guess.
Yeah,
So.
no, I think that's very valid.
Yeah.
I don't think you're definitely not in the wrong there.
Yeah.
I think a lot of guys will say things, over time they've learned how to say the right things to be able to get what they're trying to get out of a girl.
Exactly.
So you have to be very conscientious about, is this something that's going to be long term? If I'm looking for a hubby now, I need to be more conscientious about his motives.
Yeah.
And
Like-
there's a lot of guys and girls, obviously, but a lot of guys out there who have motives, desires that don't align with what you're looking for in a relationship.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't know. Now that I'm like looking for a husband, or like that's why I'm wanting to date. It's like I want someone to show me that they're gonna pursue me in the right ways, not just tell me things that they think I want to hear.
Right. Yeah, definitely. That's cool though. It shows a maturity level for sure. All right. So it is time for everybody's favorite game, Cute or Cringe.
Woo.
This is how it works. So I have a bunch of note cards here, and there is some sort of prompt that I'm going to read off to you, and you have to tell me either cute or cringe. Cute is if you like it. Cringe flew out of my hand. Cute is if you like it. Cringe is if you don't like it.
Perfect.
All right. So for your first cute or cringe, are you ready?
So ready.
The first one is Pete Davidson. Cute or cringe?
Cringe.
Really? Tell me about it.
He just looks like a crackhead.
He does kind of have that build.
Yeah, no, just I don't know. He's funny.
He is
Like,
funny.
don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah.
he's really funny. I'll listen to him like when he's on SNL and stuff. But
Right.
I don't know. Other than that, there's really nothing
The
to
funny
him.
thing about him is I don't find him, and I have a tough time like realizing if guys are attractive or not because that's just not the way I perceive guys. But looking at him, I would not assume that girls find him very attractive. He doesn't have like an attractive face
No.
to me or like an attractive build.
Me neither.
But he's pulled some of the cutest girls in the celebrity like industry.
Yeah, Kim K.
Yeah, Kim K, Ariana Grande.
Really? Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah. So like, what is his appeal? What do people find? Like, what do girls find?
It's probably his
Personality?
humor.
Yeah.
Like his
Just make
personality.
people
Yeah.
laugh.
Yeah. And he's famous.
Yeah, cheating the system.
Yeah.
But he's not even as famous as the people he dates.
That's true. But I mean, he's still in the
Realm.
industry. Yeah.
You're right. So it might just be like his status along with his personality. Maybe he stands out a little bit because he isn't like everybody else in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Like
No, yeah.
he's more down to earth a little bit maybe. deals with his
Maybe.
own issues and stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't just hide them. Makes sense to me. So, but cringe for Pete Davidson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's your next one. Are you ready?
Yep.
Cute or cringe? Facial hair on a guy.
Cringe.
Cringe. Okay, I think that might be like not common. I think most girls find facial hair attractive.
Yeah.
Shows like a maturity level or like a masculine
I'm
trait.
like not. I don't know why. I've just never been into it.
You like the clean shaven,
Yeah.
like clean
Like
looking
baby
guy.
face boys.
Baby face boys. Baby face bad boys. And that's totally me. So.
I'm done.
All right, good to know though. You're not into facial hair. Here's your next one. Cute or cringe? Justin Bieber's Patience neck tattoo.
Cringe.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about it. Why do you think that?
I mean, it looks fine on him, and he can pull off neck tattoos. But like, are we talking about him specifically, or just like neck tattoos in general?
I think it has to be specifically to him because it's his tattoo. But like, let's say I have a Patience tattoo right here.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Yeah.
I think it looks so cool, and I don't even like tattoos that much.
Do you even have any?
I don't. No.
Just get one on the neck first.
Yeah,
like, just go for
just
it.
Patience. Just bird watching.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, I think I like tattoos on guys, but like neck down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or yeah.
Do you like a guy who has tattoos but they're hidden from like the professional zones? So like nothing on the arms, more like on the chest.
No.
You don't care.
No. It's just I
Just
don't
not
know.
neck, not
yeah,
face.
I feel like when you go on the neck, it just like starts looking like I don't know, like gangster, like or
Yeah,
like ghetto, like I don't know.
Just not like I don't know. Because you do like motivated guys. You
Yeah,
like business oriented
yeah.
guys. So if you see somebody with a neck tattoo, it either means that they're a rapper or an athlete or
Right.
like a kind of a thug,
Right.
like whatever.
Yeah,
But I get that. I totally get that.
but Justin Bieber can pull it off.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
But he's also at a level where it's
Yeah,
like
he can do
him
whatever.
him and 6 other people
Yeah.
are on an icon
Yeah.
stage that you can get away with anything.
Yeah.
He could get, freaking butterfly tattooed on his forehead and
Literally.
probably get away with it.
500 people would do the same thing if he
Yeah,
did it.
Facts. Facts, actually, though. All right, here's your next one. Cute or cringe? Fruity drinks. So like pina coladas, margaritas, etc.
Don't like either of those that you
So
just said.
No.
But no,
Like a
I do
hard
like
no.
them. I do like them. I don't like margaritas or pina coladas. But
How do you not like pina coladas?
I don't like coconut.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, that's like one of the 2 ingredients. So
Yep,
I
yep.
get it. But would you take a fruity drink if you went to a bar and
Mhm.
price isn't in the equation? I don't know if you care about that kind of stuff, but are you going for like a beer or are you going for like a cocktail?
Right now, like a beer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Me too. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a big beer guy. I'll always go, and I'm kind of a cheapo though too. So I'll go to the bar and I'll get like the PBRs and the Busch Lights
really?
and like that kind of stuff. Like I'm a Midwest cheapo.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Midwest.
Midwest. Yeah. Put it in the bag.
Yeah.
All right. Here's your next one. Cute or cringe? Sneaky link with your ex.
Cringe.
Why? I'm just kidding. No, I'm the same way. Especially when I see friends do it, they're like, they break up with the girl and I'm like, okay, good. Like you didn't break up with them. And then they're like, oh, I'm going to hang out with whatever, Maddie. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
like it's just
Yeah.
going to hurt you in the end.
Exactly.
Don't do it to yourself. You're setting yourself up for like heartbreak again.
Yeah, exactly.
But is that kind of what you're thinking too?
Yeah. I mean, just like with my last relationship, we just haven't talked since we broke up. So
True. So it probably wouldn't even happen.
yeah.
But like,
it's
let's say he hit you up and he's like, hey, come over and like, I
No.
want to hang out.
absolutely not.
Would you just respond and say cringe?
Yeah.
CC Birdwatching.
I probably wouldn't respond.
Oh,
I
really?
mean, I don't know. Like, but yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
Like, with anybody, like any ex of like a long period of time, like, I just think if it's done, you shouldn't just go back, just have fun. I mean,
Right.
like, also that just depends on where you're at in life, I guess,
Right.
too.
Right. But it can be a waste of time, and it also can be like a waste of like the progress that you've made since the relationship. If you go back to it, are you like starting back from
Right.
ground floor again?
Right.
You got to recover
Yeah.
from all the past trauma that you just went through again?
I don't really understand people who like break up, get back together, break up,
Right.
get back together. Like, I don't know how you can do that. Like, I don't know, but
Put yourself through that.
Yeah.
That's tough.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I would say that one's cringe for me too.
Mhm.
But all right. Cute or cringe? Flip-flops and jeans.
Cringe.
You don't like anything.
Oh man. Yeah. Cringe.
Cringe?
Yeah.
So, like, let's say, I'm trying to think of a specific situation where maybe you could let it pass. Okay, let's say a guy pulls up to not like a super nice restaurant, but like a restaurant, and he's wearing jeans and he's wearing socks and like Gucci flip-flops. Will you let that pass, or is it all flip-flops? Because like the way I see it is, if I see a guy wearing denim jeans and like those sandals that go between your toes, I'm like, what do you want people to perceive you as? Because you're either on the beach or you're working like in construction.
Yeah.
There's like no in between.
I don't know. It's just not fashionable.
It really is not fashionable.
And that's like kind of like a bigger thing for me, I guess, too. Like someone who's, doesn't have to be like crazy, but like
just like presentability.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm the same way.
Trendy a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Like crop tee.
Yeah.
Like if I was wearing a crop tee, jeans, and flip flops, you'd be turned off. I think I could pull it off, to be honest with you. All right, here's your last one. Cute or cringe? Couples that share a hammock.
This is so random.
Yeah, like if you see a couple sharing a hammock, what do you think?
Isn't it cute?
Okay. Oh, we got one cute.
It's not bad. I guess that's like a Midwest thing, isn't it? Like hammocking.
So. Yeah, like mocking together.
Yeah,
together,
because I used to do that in high school.
Same.
Yeah, definitely would go with like the guy I was talking to, and share a hammock. And
do you remember one of our first dates? We went hammocking at GCU. You don't remember?
Oh yeah,
I have pictures of it. You were wearing a blue shirt.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I still have them.
No way, you're not to show me those.
Okay, I will after the episode.
That's actually funny.
I was thinking back on it. The reason that I thought of that question is I had a buddy in college, freshman year, who would always like talk to a girl, and their first date would always be in a hammock. That's
so funny. That was definitely a good thing. Yeah.
I know. It was definitely a thing. And then I saw it, and I was like, dang, that's a good idea. And then I was like, Renee, do you want to go hammock?
I'm dead. That's so funny.
Yeah, that is too funny. So that one's cute, though. So all the other ones cringe. That one's cute.
That one's cute, yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think that one's cute.
Yeah. You did it.
So.
Yeah,
obviously, I think it's kind of cute, right? If I pulled trigger.
I'll agree.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that was your last cute or cringe. Thanks so much for playing. I hope you enjoyed it.
That was so fun.
Okay, cool. That pretty much wraps up the podcast, too. That's all the questions I have for you. So thank you so much for being here. I had a blast.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Rekindled the relationship.
Oh, my God.
But from a business standpoint.
Yeah, from the business only.
All right, let's turn off the cameras and make out.
Oh, my God.
Thanks so much for watching Birdwatching, guys. Let me do that. A little discombobulated. A little bit. My back started seizing up. I don't know what just happened.
I'm getting sweaty.
Oh, I'm so hot. Okay. Guys, thanks so much for watching Birdwatching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I had a blast with you today, Renee. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Guys, we will catch you next Monday. Have a great week. Peace.
Peace.
Science teacher talking about the South.
I'm like,
Yes, I'm doing pretty well.